Common Sense 101. So this message is going out to the so-called migrants. We'll use that for the sake of conversation so that the algorithms don't throw a fit and go apoplectic. So what's going to happen, let's just start with what's happening right now. You are being given access to the CBP1 app on your taxpayer-funded phones that you are getting. Everything you get is from us. We have been the ones supporting your entire pathetic existence. And, you know, you run out of other people's money. And a lot of you come from countries that are socialist and communist in political and economic construct. You should know what happens when other people's money runs out. That's why you ran here. But see, we're running out of money here because we have spent the last 4 years supporting you people and ignoring our own citizens. So this is what's happening right now. You people are staying in luxury hotels. You are driving around in cars because you get so much money that you can just save up and you can buy a car. You don't have tags or plates or insurance because you're not citizens, so you can't get those things. Or you're using somebody else's name and their information in order to obtain these things so that you can get a license or tags on your vehicle or even insurance. It's all going to come to an end. This is an extremely temporary situation for every last one of you. You are not going to be able to continue to live here. And I will explain why. No matter what happens in November of 2024, you're not going to be able to stay here. I'll explain it. So right now, as I reiterate, you're being treated like royalty. You get taxpayer-funded hotels, you get taxpayer-funded healthcare, you get taxpayer-funded food, you get taxpayer-funded education for you and your children that you may have or may have brought over here, or someone else's children just so you could get here or whatever. You have used the CBP1 app created by the Department of Homeland Security that guarantees you a walk across the border once you arrive. You pay the cartels, you know the drill, and how you're getting all this money when you're so poor is beyond me, but you know, we'll just figure it out at some point in time. So you're being spoiled rotten when you're here. You are being put above veterans, American citizens who have been homeless for decades in some cases. You are being prioritized. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because these lazy, disgusting American politicians give a crap about you? They don't. How stupid. You know, you're going to have to end up going back to your own country. Because either way, whatever happens in November of this year, you are not going to be able to stay here. You have been told lies by the Democrats. In your country, we know you're getting the messages on WhatsApp. You have NGOs who are spreading the lies in your country among the NGOs and the immigrants' rights groups. You people are not immigrants, you're illegals. Anyhow, you are being given false information. You can't all get work permits. There's entirely too many of you. You are not citizens. You cannot get work permits. They can only give you some sort of pseudo pass, and then you work under the table. But that is not going to last either, because these companies who employ you have to pay taxes, and they're going to have to explain productivity when they only have 4 American citizen employees that are supposed to work a round the clock rolling basis. How is all this work getting done when you only have maybe 2 to 4 people that are registered at your business? So businesses, you might want to think about that also. You're going to have to explain this at some point. It's not going to make sense. We know you're hiring illegals under the table. You're paying them in cash, and you're paying them crappy wages. So really, there is no so-called American dream that they are obtaining by coming here. They were lied to by you, and now they're just vagrants here. We had enough vagrants, so we didn't need a bunch more vagrants here. Anyway, you're being given all of these things right now because they need your name. They need your name so that they can use it to fill out ballots, because every candidate that they put in front of these dumb, clueless Democrat voters is an abysmal failure. These people don't want what is best for you or American taxpayers or anybody else except themselves. They are all greedy vipers, and they all are eating each other's they're eating each other, and it's really funny to watch. Anyway, back to you migrants. They are going to use your name to cast ballots. That's it. That's all they want you for. They don't even need you to show up in person. They just need your name. That's it. They will fill out the rest, and they will ballot harvest until they can't see straight. Okay? They will use you. They will use you. They are using you now. They are taking care of you now, supporting you and making you feel all warm and cozy inside. After November, you're done. They're done with you. They have no use for you. No further use for you whatsoever. You're already starting to see these programs dry up in New York City. In Denver, you're starting to see these programs dry up. Mike Johnston, this goofy mayor here, tried to raise the sales tax like on a whim to pay for, quote, affordable housing. That would have been for migrants, not for citizens. He didn't specify, but they have been prioritized since they showed up here. So that affordable housing would have just been for them. He tried to pull an okie doke right here in Denver, and the city council shot him down. And citizens were like, we're already paying almost 9% in sales tax. You want to raise it some more depending on your area? You must be about your rabbit ass mind. So anyway, that got at least put on the back burner for now, but you know, he's a sneaky Democrat, so he'll come back with something different. Anyway, these programs are running dry. You are bankrupting the country. You are destroying hospital systems. Right here in Colorado, there are hospital systems that are $200 million in debt because of you people. They don't have the money to keep taking care of you and supporting your ass, and we will never get the money back from you, because you're never going to be able to work enough to pay this money back. So it's, of course, all on taxpayers. So now our hospital, the fees for care are going to go up to support you people. Just like insurance, car insurance, y'all don't have insurance. You're running into people because you don't know how to drive, and then you run off. I know somebody it happened to just last week. Hit rear-ended by Venezuelans. They just got out the car and took off running. So now he's stuck with an insurance claim. Okay? You people are running up the bills in this country. We're sick of you. We don't want you here. Real talk. We don't want you here. You are a burden. Okay? Know this. Democrats just got rid of Joe Biden, their star player 4 years ago. He could do no wrong. Where is he at now? They replaced him with Kamala Harris overnight, fabricated a letter, put it on X, not on letterhead from the office of the resident, and just posted it on X. Even the employees didn't know what the hell was going on. Do you think they not gonna get rid of you? They can't stand you. All you're good for is cleaning their house and watching their children. And doing their landscaping. They have no use for you. You're nothing to these people. You're so stupid. You're just gullible and they only want your name for votes. After the election in a few months, you are going to have nothing. You are going to be so broke, you will self-deport. You need to leave because you cannot afford to live here. Without government subsidies, you can't live here. Period. I know good and damn hell well you can't live in Denver without subsidies. People who are citizens who have lived here for decades cannot afford to live here. So, things go like we've been praying for them to go. President Trump is getting back in the White House, and y'all is going, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. You going somewhere, but it ain't gonna be here. And you will not be able to just turn around and come back, because we gonna lock it down like Rikers when you're out. Don't get it twisted. We don't want you here. Either way, you're not gonna have any more money. We're not gonna support you anymore. The Democrats are gonna dump you, and you're gonna be broke, and you're gonna self-deport. Or President Trump is getting in there, and you going the hell up out of here anyway. So either way, you need to prepare.